is running. Oh my God, how excellent is running. And oh my God, how precious is
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We really want to especially thank you for making up the time to be here in this very solemn occasion or event. I would like, and first of all, I would like to apologize. We supposed to start at 2, but we have succeeded in at least having a couple of things together. So thank you for your patience. And we will start immediately. I would like to introduce the MC for this event, Dr. Brenda Lailam. Dr. Brenda Lailam is a director of clinical chemistry at the Laurie Children's Hospital in Chicago. She's also the assistant professor of pathology at Northwestern University and in the Fenbach School of Medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dr. Brenda Lailam as she takes up this responsibility to keep us on our way tonight. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, John. That was quite an introduction. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Are we happy to be here or what? Are you happy? Yeah, I for one am so excited to be here. I'm a very good friend of both Consistance and Henry. It's been wonderful getting to know their family since my family moved to Chicago. It's been about 4 years today. And I'm so happy to be here. And what an honor that I'm going to be coordinating this and leading us through all of this. So I'm so glad you're here. Once again, let's give a round of applause to welcome every one of us here. It's so great to be here and so great to be sharing this time with you. So without further ado, we're going to welcome our graduates, right? It's just not easy for you to have a big family, like my friends Consistance and Henry, and still decide to go back to school and finish that which you really wanted to do, right? It takes a lot of courage, and I'm gonna say, let's give them again a round of applause just to congratulate them once more. And so we're all gonna welcome them in here. They're in their regalia, and so it's quite an honor for them to actually put this together and share this with us, because both of them had their graduations somewhere else and neither of us were there, right? But then it's so wonderful for them to bring this back home to Chicago, where they can share that with their friends and family. So we're all going to welcome them in. So they're actually going to have a slight procession while the band, can you imagine, we have live music, right? We're not just listening to some DJ, but we actually have live music. Let's give a round of applause to the band. So the band is actually gonna have music, play music while we welcome both of our graduates or our laureates, whichever name you want to use, there are lots of them. And they're gonna come in and we're gonna have those of us who actually did remember to bring in our graduation regalia. I totally forgot, I spaced out. And they're gonna come up and have 2 lines to help us welcome our graduates into our midst. And we're gonna have both Miss Mala and Dr. Sosthenes who are gonna hood our graduates and actually do a presentation so that we can all understand what degrees they got and what's actually going on. So without much ado, band, can you please play the music? And can we all stand, please, and welcome in Consistance and Henry, the Fonahis.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Hi, my name is Marla Ivaldi. I have the pleasure of introducing Consistance, who I lovingly refer to as Connie. Give you a little history. I met Connie when she was transferring from Mercy Hospital to St. Joseph Medical Center, where I was the director. And I saw something in Connie that you probably already know her. A very sincere heart, a big smile always on her face, and so it's obvious that I made the right choice because here we are today. And by the way, hook 'em horns, I am also a UT graduate. Woo!
It is my pleasure to attend this ceremony to honor the graduation of my brother, and I'm very happy today. I'm Dr. Sosthenes Siyou, by the way, and I remember that my brother here, who has graduated, when he was working in his office. Sometimes he called me and said that it's very hard, but he gonna make it. He's sure that he gonna graduate and have his master degree. So today I'm very happy to hold him because he's a hard worker, having a family, working full time and going to work every day, and then graduating. That's not an easy task. So I'm very happy, and I will ask you really to give a big clap to celebrate. So I will go ahead and hold it again just to show my happiness, as I'm very happy today.
Give me one second.
It is my pleasure to hug you again.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very memorable event, and over to you, MC.
Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you so much to Miss Marla and Dr. Sosthenes. Can we please give a round of applause? Please, can we please take our seats? And again, as I said before, we actually have live music, and we're going to have even more live music. We're going to call on the kids. They have prepared a song presentation for all of us. So can I please call on the kids to come forward? Quick, 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 come give us a quick song presentation to honor your parents. Come.
Are you ready, guys? Ready, Daddy? Ready, Junior?
Welcome everybody today. I'm glad you all came here to go and celebrate my parents' graduation. This graduation is not only for our parents, but for everybody who made the journey, the hard and difficult journey, and graduated to be here today. Now we're going to sing a few songs to go and honor their graduations and welcome you. We raise our voices in one accord on this great day. We smile and say, welcome to you. We love you all. We raise our voices in one accord on this great day. We smile and say, welcome to you. We love you all. We raise our voices in one accord on this great day. We smile and say, welcome to you. We love you all. We raise our voices in one accord on this great day. We smile and say, welcome to you. We love you all. We raise our voices in one accord on this great day. We smile and say, welcome to you. We love you all. We raise our voices I know the plans I have for you. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, declares the Lord. Though rising tides and storms may rage, yet God holds the future in His hands. His hands, and sky, keep close to Him, and trust His love. Be happy all day long. God holds the future in His hands. His hands, let the earth and sky keep close to Him, and trust His love. Be happy all day long. God holds the future in His hands. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, declares the Lord. Though rising tides and storms may rage, yet God holds the future in His hands. His hands, let the earth and sky keep close to Him, and trust His love. Be happy all day long. God holds the future in His hands. God in His hands, let the earth and sky keep close to Him, and trust His love. Be happy all day long. God holds the future in His hands. God holds the future in His hands.
Great job, kids. Another round of applause for them. Great job. Thank you so much for that wonderful song. So now we're gonna listen to another wonderful friend of the family, Dr. Siyou Peace, all the way from Maryland. She's been through this journey from her bachelor's through a master's and then her doctorate in pharmacy. And with that, I have the pleasure of presenting Dr. Peace, who's gonna give us a short, very short talk about our graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda. Thanks a lot. Hello, everybody. I just have a few words to say today. It's not a long speech. It's just a little talk. And my talk today is going to center on a quote by, his name is Dr. Schwartz. He says that, believe you can succeed and you will. One word, believe. Believe you can succeed and you will. So he says that when you believe in something, this belief gives you energy, it gives you the power to pursue what you're looking for. So the first thing we have to learn is learning to believe in what we're looking for, learning to believe in what we want. Consistance and Henry believed in graduating. They didn't just sit there and say, I wish I'm going to have a degree. Don't confuse belief with wishful thinking. I wish I had $5 million. I wish I had a big house. I wish I could have a big car. You don't wish, you believe. When you believe, it gives you the power to pursue what you're looking for. When you believe, to get a degree, for example, like them, they took classes, they studied. I remember one time we were in North Carolina. She was with me and we went to see some friends. At midnight, I was sleeping and she was studying. She had the homework to do it and she did it before midnight. I was resting and relaxing while she was studying. Because she had the belief in what she was going to get. She put the power, she put the energy, and she got the results. Believe and you will succeed. So another thing, a last thing I want to say is that it's also a quote by Will Rogers. It says, even if you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there. If you are on the right track, if you just sit there, you will get run over. You have to move. You have to move. Look at your goal and move. Move towards your goal. It doesn't matter how long it will take. It can take 2 years for me. It can take 5 for you. But you have to keep moving. Don't sit there. Because if you sit there, you will get nowhere. So, believe in what you want to do. You will succeed. Don't sit there. Move. That's all. Have a wonderful evening.
Wow, very powerful. Thank you so much. I think I took away 2 things from there, and I'm gonna keep it in mind. I hope you did too, right? We're not just coming here to celebrate, but hopefully you can take away something and learn something from our graduates. Thank you so much. We're gonna have another couple of minutes of a talk, very short talk or encouragement from one of our family friends as well, Mr. Joseph Nyancho. Can you please come up and give us a very, very short presentation? Very, very short.
Good evening, everyone. I know our people here have said a lot. Doctor already spoke. What I'm going to do is narrow it down to the children. That's one thing we tend to forget. They're part and parcel of us here. We want to make them feel welcomed and so on. So this advice actually goes to the children. To all our children here present, and for those who are not here, you can take the message to them. Please, you've seen your parents. Show us the right thing, show us the right example. They could have come here and decided to do everything, play live, do whatever they do, but they gave it up, sacrificed it, so that you can have a better life, you can have an independent life tomorrow, you can be able to raise your own family independently. While we are here at this time, remember, most of us are not back home where we have our community together with us that helps us. So, the little advice I would give is, try every time to keep good communication with your parents. Speak to them with respect. If you have something, tell them. Your parents have a lot of experience that they can help. Ask them. Talk to them with respect. Don't show them tantrums like we see some of these people do here. That is not our culture. Show them that respect. Another thing is, Doctor proposed to us, he said, if you believe in something, you'll get it. Follow your dream. That is true. Remember, you are going to make mistakes. You are a human being. You will make mistakes. But when you make mistakes, you sit there and say, I made a mistake. No. When you fall, you get up. You continue the journey. Okay? So, our children, please, that's a little one I wanted to give to you. Show your love to your parents. Communicate with them. Communicate with respect. And don't forget, those of you other parents who are here, they're ready to help you. If you need help from them, tell them, they will also help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. More pearls of wisdom, and you're gonna get even more. It's not over yet. So we're gonna have one more speaker come up before our main speaker for the evening. You thought you were off the hook now. More speeches before we get to eat. So, but as you can see, they're all short, so that's great. We're gonna keep with the short theme, right? So I'm sure that's enough hints for Mr. John Oben. I'm gonna welcome Mr. Oben you've seen him already, but he's gonna come and give us yet another short testimonial. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brenda, for that generous and kind introduction to all of the at least 2 speakers who have been before me. I know we have the main speaker, but I feel that I'm convicted to welcome the faculty of Northern Illinois University. I'd like to welcome the faculty of Texas University, Arlington, if they are here. I also like to acknowledge the presence of the distinguished members of the corporate society this evening or afternoon, not leaving behind the religious or the ministers of the word of the Almighty. Also, friends who've come from all over these different states in the United States of America and perhaps from other countries. and most importantly, the graduates. I want to say thank you so much, and everyone is welcome here. Allow me the latitude to thank every one of you, for especially the graduates, for calling me and saying, hey, you are going to speak. Believe it or not, this is an extraordinary honor. And for the past couple of weeks, I have gone through fear, for it is my first time. I have gone through nausea, and believe it, I have lost at least a couple of pounds just thinking that I have to do this today. And I just want to say that it is a very, very rare privilege to be given this opportunity to address such a great audience. I remember when I was graduating, the commencement speaker was a distinguished American psychologist, Margaret Warren, and she said so much that inspired me, but when I was preparing this, I could not remember one word she said that day. I'd like to share a little bit about myself. I am an immigrant family. I came to the United States in 2010, and I came with a law degree from the University of Yaoundé 2 in Soa. And when I got here, the one thing I learned from all or almost all of those who surrounded me was that a lawyer has no place in the United States, especially if you are from Africa or perhaps you are an immigrant. And I was made to understand that nursing was the only way I could do anything in the United States. And so I took classes in nursing. But not being able to identify nursing with what my real passion really is, I dropped all the classes. But I did not go to the law school. I found something in the healthcare that was closely related to the law, and that was public health, where I did my master's and actually graduated. I'm saying this story to say that there are a lot of us, not only from Africa, but from other countries, who identify themselves with my story. That at one point in our lives, we have to make tough decisions. You cannot do this in this country because you have an accent or because you are not familiar with the culture. That is all a myth. I learned this after several years of being in the United States. So I am just saying that for those who came to the US and took upon or summoned the courage to proceed with the passion or the background that they had elsewhere, that is a good way to go. For the United States of America has a place for everyone, so long as you excel in what you do. This gives me the opportunity to say that when I met Mr. and Mrs. Henry, the graduates today, they were just other immigrants family. I'm not sure when they came here, they may have been younger when they came here, but they were very, very steady in their thought process. They knew what they wanted for themselves. They knew what they wanted for their family. They went for it. Though they are working in their respective fields of study, they decided to go further and seek higher degrees. And today we are celebrating them. This is a motivation for some of us. And I just want to say thank you to them. And for anyone who is struggling with this, I want to say you too can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be here before you this moment. It's a great honor, and I just want to say I am grateful. I want to say one more thing before the MC comes in here and take off this thing from me. One most important thing is, what does this degree mean for us, for them? Is it just an academic achievement where you wrote papers and you passed? Or is it also something that could be translated into something that we can apply in the real life? We have a nurse, we have an accountant. I would like to speak directly and especially to the nurse, because that is a part that has a lot to do with humanity. Have you watched your TV? Have you read the newspaper? Have you watched the news to know how much is going on around the world? I'm not saying that you should preoccupy yourself with the entire troubles of the world, but I'm saying that asking this question, have you paid attention for even one? I remember this moment, the current situation in Cameroon, a country that I came from, where there is violence, so many people are losing their lives. We have over 100 villages burnt down. We have over 500,000 internally displaced persons. We have almost 1,000 people of the southern Cameroon living in Nigeria as refugees. If common concerns were addressed by the leaders of this country, we would not find ourselves in this way or in this direction. And I have a question for the graduates. What is it that matters to you most? How can you translate the theory, the things that you learn, the study, your research and all of that into what happens in our communities? I wouldn't say more, but I call on you, the Spirit of the Almighty, get involved in one way or the other. If you cannot go down there on the grounds, do a contribution. But whatever you do is so significant to changing the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alban. We really appreciate that talk. And now we're gonna get short music from the band. They're gonna give us short music to welcome our final, I promise, final and main speaker for the night. So, and after that, we're gonna go into some good stuff. So, I'm gonna give you the mic, and after that, we'll welcome Reverend Dr. Siyou.